Okay, I know what you guys are gonna say. Penguin, you have talked about the track so much over the past couple months that I am absolutely sick of it. Well, I don't care. What is up, everyone? It's Penguin here, back with another video, and today we are wrapping up this flipping months-long series about the new Nitro track to finally introduce it to the game. Also, yes, I know I'm late, don't yell at me. So, it looks like Nitro has finally decided to put the track into the game. Hopefully this means that it's cleared all the testing stages, there are no bugs, none of that, and it's ready to go. I actually have not played Nitro in like 4 days. I've been super busy with stuff, so this is as new to me as it is to you guys, and probably even more new to me because you guys have probably already played it. However, let's check this stuff out. So introducing Nitro Track HD. After literally months of work, today we're proud to debut Nitro Track HD. Today we roll out Nitro Track HD on Nitro officially. Okay, I'm going to have to get used to saying the word Nitro Track HD. Not that bad. So today we officially roll out Nitro Track HD, and for those of you who are wondering, this was actually released on October 1st, 2 days ago, so I'm only a tiny bit late, it's okay. We're extremely proud of this huge upgrade to the core Nitro gameplay. Right away, you'll notice the higher detail graphics, 3D elements, animations, a dynamic crowd, particle effects, a new countdown, and an animated wampus and more. So this is obviously all the stuff that we've been seeing on the test site and on the previews and on the spoilers, all of that for, months now, except now it's finally in the game. You don't need gold to use it, you can literally just use it. That's awesome. Nitro Gold users will also notice the Excelsior card now sports enhanced graphics and animated effects. It's the support of our Gold members that makes so much of our work possible, while the new Excelsior upgraded Nitro Gold. I guess it makes sense that they chose the Excelsior as like a card to animate, although I do have a couple of issues with it because, in my opinion, maybe this is just my opinion, I don't really like the Excelsior that much. I've never been a huge fan of the car. I bet there's another gold car out there that would be cool to animate, but of course the Excelsior is what all gold members get, so it makes sense. But even more exciting than what today's Nitro Track HD contains, it is what it will allow us to bring you in the future. So this is what like the whole thing's coming down to. From animated and customized cars to custom trails, upgraded audio, and all new track graphics. Did someone say upgraded audio? The audio on Nitro's been, let's go with interesting. Expect to see some big upgrades around here. To enable or disable Nitro Track HD, just click the toggle button in the top left corner of your screen. Wait, does that mean you can switch? Oh, yes. Okay. That's really, I'll speak out. Oh, I like that. Note, if you experience any issues with the Nitro Track, you can revert to the classic using the same button. If you choose to go back, please take the quick survey to tell us what issues, if any, you had with Nitro Track. Your answers help us make Nitro Track great for everyone. Rest assured, we'll be monitoring the performance of Nitro Track HD constantly. If all goes well, expect Nitro Track Nitro Track HD to take over. Classic Track will go the way of the dinosaurs. Have a great race day. Okay, I struggled to read, guys. However, I think that means that you can switch between the new track and the test track, which I actually love. I love that, because for those of people who like the old track, they can use the old track, and for those of people who like the new track, they can use the new track. Woohoo! That's awesome. Giving people choices like that is obviously a great idea. Good stuff, Nitro Night. So you can see if we click the switch to enhance racing, we can switch to Nitro Track HD. And for the details, it says higher detailed graphics, 3D elements, animations, dynamic crowd, particle effects, and new countdown. And you can switch. I guess it'll probably reload my page. Yep. And so now, if I were to do a race, I believe we would be on the Nitro Track. I didn't even know they could code it like this. However, let's just hop into the race and at least see what let's go to my friend's race. I'm going to go to my friend's race and at least see what it looks like, because I'm super interested in all of this. And if you guys want my personal opinion, I think that the track's pretty cool. One of my biggest issues was obviously performance of my computer, and of course, what's it called? Distracting elements of the animations. But I'm excited to see what they've done, right? And I'm also excited to see cool things on the track. Obviously, we can see a very shiny, glowing, Excelsior animation. That's actually super awesome. As far as animations go, I'm pretty happy with this one. It's not too flashy or anything. It's just subtle and there, but you can notice it, right? Do stickers look any different? No, stickers are basically the same. Although one thing that does happen is the sticker goes behind the effects button, which is weird. Effects are still the same. Yeah, okay, cool. Chats are still the same. Everything's the same except the track is on the track. Very epic. And so this is exactly what, we've been looking forward to for so long. So if we start the race, obviously there's going to be a lot of lag. Actually, it's not that laggy. Wait, oh shoot. There's not actually that much lag. Okay, there it is. Very epic. Yeah, my first impressions, the lag was obviously there, but I always lag when I'm racing, so I don't know if it's like the biggest deal. I guess it just means for like streaming and stuff, I'll have to watch out for that. But I always lag when I stream. I don't think the lag was like too bad compared to the normal track. As far as the elements of like the track go, I think that the animations were cool. The countdown timer, which I was actually a really big fan of at the beginning, it's a lot flashier than I thought. I'm trying to focus on starting the race, getting off to a good burst, and instead I have to focus on like the flashy track countdown timer. So I'm not a massive fan of it, but I don't hate it. I know there's a lot of people in the community who are like, oh, the new track's bad. It's too flashy and annoying, etc., etc. And I can definitely see where that stance is coming from, right? Like I'm trying to do my racing, and I'm like looking at, I don't know, I'm looking at like animations everywhere. I'm gonna switch my car to the Air 500 to see if the Air 500 has an animation like it did on the other track. Because personally, I like the Air 500 a lot more than the Excelsior. Although I must say the Excelsior animation does look pretty good. It's just not my favorite car. So let's see what this looks like. Obviously, the Air 500 is normal. As far as like bugs and glitches go, I haven't encountered too many. I also haven't heard of people encountering too many, so I guess that's good. But it makes sense that there would be less bugs and glitches if Nitro were to roll this thing out. Although so the Air 500 doesn't have an animation, which means that I assume the other cars that had animations don't. But hopefully Nitro will be working towards making the item shop and stuff like that, so we can at least unlock animations. Can I just reload that race? I guess yeah, that's one thing about the track is that sometimes you're just gonna like get caught up looking at all the cool elements and not actually focus on racing, which is like, yeah, racing's boring, but like I'd like to at least focus on what I'm typing rather than like a massive animation in the middle of my screen. I kind of give up on that race. But I think that the track looks pretty clean. It's obviously great to see that we can have it in the game and all that stuff. And if I return to the classic track, I also think this will work. Sure, we can share some feedback. My Qualaroo survey. Why did you switch back to the classic track? Other. Hi, Travis. I love you, lol. Other, I guess... The animations are a bit in my face, especially at the beginning of the race. And I want to have better FPS for recording, lol. Other than that, the track is pretty clean. Nice job. Cool. So I guess there's just a quick little like feedback survey that you can fill out if you obviously want to go back to the normal track, which is pretty nice. It's good that feedback can be heard. It's obviously good that Nightstripe wants to care about feedback. They care about what the players think. It's been a long time since that happened. I'm kidding. Anyways, overall, I'm pretty happy with the new track. For now, at least, there's an option to change between the old track and the new track, which I really like because it gives more more options to the people who like whichever one they like. Other than that, I think the new track looks pretty clean. It's obviously amazing to see it on the actual site now, so you can literally just choose to use it if you want, which is awesome. And other than that, I can't wait to see all sorts of animated trails and cars and name tags and all that type of stuff released either on the Nitro Pass or in an item shop of sorts soon, hopefully soon rather than later. Hopefully by like season 30, that would be awesome in my opinion. So all in all, good stuff. Go check it out, and of course. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I'm not gonna do another video on the new track unless like some major like trail or animation thing gets released, because I've obviously talked so much about the new track recently that's kind of getting old. You know, I don't want to say that because I've milked this subject enough, right? The new track is only going to be the new track for a while, but I promise that I will go back to my normal, like, actually interesting content. I just want to make sure that I wrap this thing up because it's finally in the game now, and you guys can check it out if you want. Anyways, I'll see you on the next video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. It really helps out the channel. And goodbye, everyone, and have, as always, a wonderful day.